Are you listening now?
I'm Sadia Siddiqui and I'm the founder of Language Matters. Language Matters exists to help organisations foster more inclusive language so that everyone within that organisation has a greater sense of belonging. Growing up in the advertising industry, I was one of the very few South Asian women. That was quite a isolating experience in some ways, but it's that experience that I ploughed into Language Matters. I would hear problematic things being said in relation to people's sexual orientation, their religion, their race, their gender. And at the time, I knew what they were saying was wrong, but probably I lacked the vocabulary to tackle those conversations. And through time and confidence, I gained that confidence to basically challenge those transgressions. And Language Matters is my small contribution to ensuring that people are more cognizant with the language that they use in order to create a more equitable, inclusive environment for everyone, regardless of what their background is. Everyone should be able to show up at work being their authentic selves and not being minimised in any way. My goal is a world where we're more cognizant and thoughtful about the words that we use and that we don't use them to dehumanise and minimise each other. I want people to think more carefully about the language that they use so that people feel supported, because language is really important. It creates a frame of reference for those who we're communicating with, and it can be used to welcome or it can be used to other and minimise people. So I really want to ensure that we use our language carefully, because although language doesn't create things like gender bias or racial bias or bias towards people of a different sexual orientation, it does uphold all of those biases. So it's really important to use it carefully. Spending time with my family and friends and a good amount of reality TV. Lots of women inspire me. The one that I would single out is my mum, Nafis. She's a really softly spoken, quite a gentle woman, maybe the antithesis of what we're taught about what we should be to succeed in business. And what she's taught me is the fact that sometimes it's the quietest voice in the room, maybe even the voice that's shaking slightly, that's making the most important points. And I think it's a lesson in always being your own authentic self. If I could ensure one thing that was truly unstoppable, it would be a world where everyone was more thoughtful about the language that they used, and that we use language to bring ourselves and communities together rather than to force ourselves apart. There are lots of embryonic ideas and thoughts and proposals that I have, but they all centre around the idea of language and inclusive language, and I'm really excited about them. I would nominate Rani Patel. She's someone that has the most infectious, upbeat energy. She's the founder of an agency called Calling, and I really love the ethos of the company and the fact that they are purpose-led in a really tangible way.
Are you listening now?